Hill, and John Baird getting applause. We will listen in live as we expect him to resign his position as Foreign Affairs Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let me start by saying how overwhelmingly optimistic I am about the future of this country. Optimistic because over the past 9 years, I have seen the stature of our country grow in the eyes of the world. The world has seen and come to know and to count on Canada's strength. Strength created by sustained economic growth and by our enduring values. Strength through our commitment to freedom, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Mr. Speaker, simply put, the world has seen, in fact, the world continues to see, the best that Canada has to offer. When I joined my good friend Mike Harris back in 1995, I was perhaps just a little naive, driven by ideology, defined by partisanship at the age of 25.
Not you. Not you. Don't say that.
Easy. I quickly learned, though, to make a difference, to really make a difference, you can't be defined by partisanship nor by ideology. You need, instead, to be defined by your values. I believed then, and I continue to believe, that government has to be there for people. That, through hard work, it can be a force for good. When each of us chooses to enter public life, we do so united in one simple desire. The desire to leave behind a better country, a better province, a better community. To pass on to the next generation a better place than the one we inherited from those who came before us. And now today, after serving 10 years in provincial politics, 10 years here in federal politics, 10 ministerial portfolios, and with more gray hairs than I choose to admit, I can step back and say that we have an Ottawa that is vibrant and strong, a province whose future is bright and hopeful, with strong health care and an innovative and resilient workforce, a country that is the best in the world. We have led the G7 in job creation, and we have been a beacon of dependable light in a world that's roiled by far too many dark and stormy seas. Today, Mr. Speaker, Canada stands tall in the world, united with our allies and partners in the fight against terror, side by side with the only liberal democracy in the Middle East, strong relationships in the Arab world, firm in our objection to militaristic expansionism in Eastern Europe, an expanded diplomatic footprint in Asia, and strong trade ties that will create lasting prosperity for generations to come. Mr. Speaker, Canada stands tall in the world. Mr. Speaker, last night I spoke to the Prime Minister and informed him that I was standing down from Cabinet. I expressed my intention not to run in the next general election in the new riding of Nepean. And I also expressed my intention to stand down as Member of Parliament for Ottawa West Nepean in the weeks ahead. Mr. Speaker, I will miss this place very much, and many of the people in it on all sides. But the time has come for me to start a new chapter in my life. If the House will indulge me, I'd like to extend my profound gratitude and admiration to a few individuals who really made a difference for me. To my family, thank you for always being at and on my side. It's never easy to see your son, your grandson, brother, or uncle under the public's microscope. Not only have you been my strength during the difficult times, you have kept me grounded during the good ones. Through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Prime Minister. In 2005, when I was a younger, somewhat thinner provincial MPP, when many others counted him out. I believed in this Prime Minister, and I continue to believe in him today, all these years later. There is no better person to lead our country into its 150th year. He is one of our country's great leaders. I leave genuinely humbled to have enjoyed his confidence and truly honored to have served with him. Profoundly grateful to have sat in his cabinet all these years, and immensely proud of what we have been able to accomplish together for all Canadians. I'm also distinctly privileged to count him as a friend and a mentor. I wish him and our party continued success for many years to come, and I look forward to campaigning for him and my colleagues in our party in the upcoming general election. To all of my friends in this place, for a Canadian, there is nothing more meaningful, nothing more special than to sit in the benches of this sacred house and to serve with all of you. I am grateful to you for your friendship, for your counsel, and for your wisdom. John Diefenbaker once said, "Parliament is more than a procedure. It is the custodian of the nation's freedom." Mr. Speaker, there is no greater honour for a Canadian than to serve in this place. No greater honour to serve the people who placed their trust in you. To my staff, past and present, it's said that behind any successful minister are great staff, and that is truly the case for me. Mr. Speaker, through you, I want to thank all of the staff and security in the House of Commons for their continued service to our democratic traditions. To the public service and all the portfolios I have served in, and to our diplomats abroad, I leave with the feeling that my political career has been one of success in delivering real results for Canadians from coast to coast to coast. And I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for standing by my side and for your valued contributions to our country. And finally, and most importantly, to the people of Ottawa West Nepean, to the people of Nepean and the people of Ottawa, thank you. I am grateful for your continued trust, your vision, your community, your support over these past 20 years means more than I ever can say in words. Being Foreign Minister was a tremendous experience, but I never took your trust for granted. I never forgot about our city. Every day I was reminded that it was you that put your trust in me and gave me this incredible opportunity. I was always committed to our people and its future. And I am so grateful for the volunteers in countless campaigns, riding associations, anyone who believed in me, in our party, in our government, and most importantly, in our message. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I stand before you with many emotions. I'm optimistic about Canada's future as a country. I'm optimistic about my future and the opportunities that lie before me. At the same time, I'm very saddened to leave this place behind. Saddened to leave behind those who I care so deeply. Grateful for the opportunity to serve my country, proud of the legacy of our government, and honoured to have had the opportunity to stand in this place. May the true north stay strong and free, and may God bless Canada. Thank you.